Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and it is time for the new August release at Spellbinders. It's actually not a release, it's August releases at Spellbinders. There are so many different collections released this month. Now, you don't have to buy everything, but there are so many goodies. So what I would say is look around, watch the videos, go to Instagram, etc. Pick what speaks to you. You can pick something here, something there. This video, I'm going to be covering the BetterPress Fall and Halloween Collection. 2 big thumbs up. There are some other collections like this one. This is Envelope of Wonder. This is my one example done so far. But there is a Halloween add-on. There's a bunch of add-ons to this. There is also, if you love your Halloween, look at this one. Dancing Halloween. Oh, come on. Does this remind you of a movie too? Thumbs up again. And so it's just all good. So what I'm going to do in each video, as I always do before, but I'm going to stress it here. I'm going to put a general link for all the new collections so you can take a peek, because if you look at it as one big thing, you may miss little parts in a collection. So when I do the link for the collection, you'll see like 6 items, 8 items, and then you can click it and look at the pictures, all those examples. Go at it that way instead of looking at it as the whole thing. There's also some new things in store too, which will be part of new arrivals, especially at Spellbinders. Karin markers, Karin. Those are watercolor markers. Great, high quality watercolor markers that can be perfect for coloring all your BetterPress goodies. So I just saw that as well. So there is Olo markers, which are alcohol markers. That's for your other coloring, etc. Use it on your glimmer images. Then now there is the watercolor markers, and Spellbinders decided to go with the Karin markers. I use Zig clean color markers, but I'm looking at those Karin markers. So, because those are supposed to be really good, high pigmented too. Okay, so I'll put a link for that new product in store. Let's take a look at this awesome BetterPress Fall and Halloween. Let's get started. There are 4 BetterPress plates Fall, 4 BetterPress plates Halloween, and a layering die. It's not called essential. I'm so used to it being essential. But it's called notched corner frames dies. Like I would normally say essential notch corner frames. This coordinates and can work within this collection and of course everything else. Love these type of foundation dies. Use them to their fullest to help you create a card, finish a card. In this case, make a shaped card. This would make a great shaped card because of the straight edge here. Because it's a straight line, it's going to stand like a rectangle. That's fabulous. 5.5 by 4.25. So there is a true A2 in the largest here. And you're looking at 10 dies coming in. Talk about layering, fun layering. And I love this bracket deco style edge. This is fantastic. I love a good bracket edge, notched corner. Love. So that's a great foundation. Let's start off with fall first. Autumn floral corner. I love this so much. I love that floral corner. And then you get the sentiment, your acts of kindness brightens my day. You get the coordinating die for the sentiment, so you can use this on everything else that you have all year round. Any kind of thank you card or just a note to say card. That's fabulous. And then there's that corner image. I did make examples. I have 1 card done, but I don't have full cards done. But at least you can see them. This one I did some ink blending. Do your ink blending before you run it through the BetterPress. As you can see, I did yellow and green. But because of that, I came in with brown is turning purple. I'll fix it. But there's the Your Acts of Kindness. Everything is done with regular cotton card panels. I didn't do any double weight with this collection. This is Distress Oxide and then splatter with black and gold mica. Oh, I was having fun. So let's talk about this image. Autumn Floral is 5.25 inch tall, almost 4 inches wide. Love. So I'm going to come back in with some watercolor markers and finish this up on that background. Up next, Mushroom Duo. Love this so much. It is so fabulous. I keep wanting to say glimmer it. I pressed it. I'm going to have to say press it. So I pressed it. I'm trying to figure what is the verb of better pressing. Is it I better pressed it? I pressed it. I'm going to say pressed. So if I say pressed it, that means that I'm talking about running it through the better press, doing the process, okay? So I pressed it off to the side. This is bisque cotton card panel with bark ink. The bark ink comes in the Regal. I've been loving that bark and the black. Those two are like my by far favorites. This is on an A2 panel, okay? So you also get Your Friendship Keeps on Giving. That comes with a coordinating die. Again, you can use this within this fall release and on everything else with that sentiment. This is like pretty much all year round. It just depends on what you want to use it for and how you use it. I can choose to color it up. I can leave it as is, and I did push it off to the side. Now, when I inked up that plate and ran it through, because it was off to the side, it did leave some ink impression on my plating. So maybe I should have put like a little scrap of Xerox paper over to the edge. Maybe I'll do that in the future. Keeping that in mind that if you have something over here, it does press into it when it runs through the die cut machine. Everything going through your die cut machine is going to be pressure, okay? So I can see why it did it. But loving 4 inches by, have to come over here, 3.5. Oh, so love for fall. Look at these gorgeous cards. And if anybody has their birthday around fall, me, I have a ton of them. Tons of friends and family. That's all October people and November people. So I could do a birthday card in this type of theme. Love. Mushroom Duo. Up next, I have Autumn Thanks Frame. This one is just so fabulous because you get that frame with this area that then you can use. Notice the shape comes back into that notched corner frame. Oh, so you know with this, I could easily do that technique that I love to do, which I call it the dry shaker. It's not a shaker card, but it has this part popped up, this part recessed with the sentiment. So love. So you could use your notch corner frames with this set. Let me give you the measurement on the frame. You're looking at 5 by 4. I did an A2 cotton card panel in porcelain and a 5 by 7 cotton card panel. And then here are the sentiments separate. Thanks, you make the world a better place. So I craft mostly at night. I don't know why I thought this was bisque. This is bisque. You can see the difference clearly. At night, my lighting, obviously I need to adjust my lighting. This looked the same color last night. So this is with bark ink. This is with black BetterPress ink. Isn't that funny? I thought this was the same thing. This does not have a coordinating die because the premise is you're going to be using your notch frame. So let's play a little bit here. Let's go around here. Okay, so that cuts like all of it out. So that will go to the outside edge, closer to the smaller sizes. This one will go here. Looks like it's going to leave a little white border. So you have choices with this. You could do this, cut that, and then put it on here. Let's see. Let me get my platinum 6. Okay, crafters, this is my black platinum 6. I love how these plates actually do stay flat, you know. You notice how I can just run it through. This is how I do it. I don't tape everything down. This is not crafting tape. This is just regular gift wrapping tape. I'm going to tape it on the outside because it doesn't matter at that edge. All right, we ran it through. Let's see. Okay, crafters, look at that. So this one is about 4 from the inside. Here is my 5 by 7. And let's see. So it layers up like so. So you could then build something here. So you could put it on the top or recess it. I'm liking the bracketed edge. Super fun though. I love this notched edge. Just a great shape. Paired with this Autumn Thanks frame. Oh, so love. And then that means that because of this opening, you don't have to use the sentiment. You can put other things in here if you wish. You can choose to color this or not. It works the way it is here and here. A lot of you are going to get excited by this one. This one is called Autumn Leaves. I don't have an example to show you because I made an example. I was like, oh, I just wasted a whole big sheet of cotton card panel. I did loose watercoloring. Who told me to do that? It's horrific. So I'm not even going to show you what I did. I'm going to have to revisit it, okay? You get 4 leaves with 4 coordinating dies oversized. Like I did this whole wash of all sorts of colors. Oh, it was just like, really, really bad. I'm still laughing about it. I was trying to save it. Couldn't save a thing. 3 1/4 inch tall by 2. Let's go with this wide one right here. 2 3/4 by 2 1/2. So these are larger size. You could use it for a card by itself. You can use it on like edges of a card, like placed different ways, and then the sentiment on top. Because of this sizing, you could use it in your mini albums, journals, and scrapbooking. Great sizing too for that. So it has a lot of impact and it's a great filler. Up next, we have all this Halloween goodies. So love BetterPress Halloween. I love this guy. I love this bold background with the graphics. Super love this. If I had to pick this and this, by far my favorites. If I really had to like, okay, I must pick one, I'd go with this one. But I so love this. This little guy. Open if you dare. You get your skeleton and then you get the sentiment. And I had done this one twice. This is with Distress ink, not oxide, Distress ink, black soot and lost shadow. So you ink first before you go on. This is example 1. So you see how have him a little bit higher than the highlight. Looked at it, I was like, I'm liking it, but I'm not loving it. So I went back in and inked again. Notice I didn't go as dark the second time. Second time I went black soot, didn't go crazy, lost shadow. Started off actually with pebble, porcelain. You see the difference? Porcelain and pebble. I'm so glad that I have good light today, natural light, so you can see the color difference. So I started off with pebble anyway, and then did the inking. So now we get more of a great highlight around this guy. I can choose to then come in with some watercolor and either like do the pumpkin only, maybe do the chest, do a little shading with the skeleton, leave it alone. And I love the open if you dare. Isn't this fabulous? And I also did some water splatter. All the inking, water splatter, then BetterPress it, okay? Going on afterwards, it starts to dull your impact. Up next, the graphic background, pumpkins and ghosts background. This is all on porcelain A2 cotton card panel. This is with black ink, super love. 4 3/4, like a little bit over 3 1/2. Skeleton guy, 3 inches by 2 1/4. He's large enough, but not too large. He's not taking up your whole card. This takes up your card. Okay, after doing it first in black, then I decided, I wonder what would happen if I come in with different colors. Then I started to experiment. Mulberry, Cosmic Sky, black. This is the pink. I'll put the name here, but it does come in that other set released first, the 4 inks. There's 2 new sets of inks. Oh, it's in my cart already. So this is the second set, but I'll put the name of the color and then what set it's out of, because these inks are not sold individually. They're sets of 4. So I put the pink here, again, Cosmic Sky, and the black. So what I did was take the plate, dab, 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 and tried not to mix it too much. I think I did a better job here. I didn't know if the inks would contaminate each other, so I was wanting to do this technique but not go crazy with it. But this one I think worked out better. So super love. So I have 3 panels ready to go. Pumpkins and ghosts, bats and black cats, trick or treating and candy eating. Happy Halloween. This is fabulous. All right, next, Spiderweb Background. How I love thee. So fabulous, so precise, so clean. Such a great background. Much crisper than a stamp, let me tell you. She is great. 4 1/2 by 5 3/4. So it is a little bit oversized from an A2 card. That's because it wants to go all the way out to the edge. This is my one example I have done. That's from the next BetterPress set, the Halloween icons with the skull. Here is the background. Look how clean that is. This with the fine line detail. Oh my. You don't want it to be like this? Come on with some ink. But look how, I mean, wow. Without having to do no heat embossing or anything. It's gorgeous. And it has that feel again. Porcelain, cotton card panel, stamped in black. Put it on an A2 black 110-pound cardstock base for a top folding card. It's a combination of the next set. LOVE this one so much because there is so much goodness in here. Halloween icons. You get sentiments. Happy Halloween, happy haunting, you're wicked cute, favorite ghoul. And then I love the edging. Then you get a set of ghosts and you get a set of traditional Halloween icons. Skull, the witch hat, the pumpkin, the bats, the tombstone, and a snake. The sentiments comes with the coordinating die. Here it is, all nicely done. White with black, pebble with black ink. Then you bring on that coordinating die, cut it out, and it gives you this wonderful edging, as you can see here. Love that edging. And if you think it's too fiddly, cut a bunch of blanks out of a 110-pound cardstock. So this is layered up twice with a 110-pound cardstock, and then the top cotton card panel. So it's super sturdy. Super sturdy. Love, love, love. A whole set of white. See how I have the white strip underneath it to then back it up. And then I also ran a bunch of black, plain, and gray for this colorway. This one is bang for your buck in the skull. Brought in some of my Zig Cling color just for a little bit of shading. Did I Would Never Ghost You. That's in the gray, because if I did white, it was white on white on white. It would have been just too much. Then I grounded it on this tag. Create a decorative tag. This tag with the drop-ins. And this, I've never used the fringe, but I'm enjoying the fringe now. But this has been on sale so much lately. I hope you guys picked it up. It's so super cute. 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. Perfect for all these icons. Then I decided to go with Halloween color. So this is a pop of color against all this black and white with the splash of gray. You just cut it out and then you just layer it. It's so nice. I think that's such Halloween fun. So I'm going to explore this again. Okay, crafters, here are some more of the icons. There's a pumpkin. I could use this again. So you can use the tag by itself, of course, for gifts, Halloween treats. You want to make something for folks at work. You could just do this with the sentiment. See, you get a lot in here. And then I could do something else with these guys with the notched corner frame. And I also brought in the bats. I was just playing with placement. This is porcelain. Here it is, pebble again. And I see that pebble is back in stock. This is encouraging loads and loads of play. Love, love, love Halloween. And the fall, just so elegant too. My favorites for fall, honestly, all of them. Because they're just so good for many different reasons. By the way, speaking of this, with this style. So let me just alert you real quick. Both of these are back in stock at Spellbinders. They have been a hard sellout. If they're on your wish list, it's back. This one is Always and Forever Sentiments. Super love. I used this with, a whole bunch of things lately. I even used it with the Kit Club. This is fabulous. So this is back. Same principle. You press this once, cut it out, press, cut. Then there's this one, A Little Message Sentiments. Press it, and then you cut it out with the coordinating die, but you get the shapes. So both of these are back. Yay. My BetterPress Christmas video, that is coming shortly. And my order, this was not with my BetterPress Christmas samples that were sent to me. So I ordered Christmas greetings. It already came. Look how cute this little bird is. Oh, so love. Quick measurement. 5 by 2 3/4 inches. Love, love, love. So I have the other bird. You guys have seen that one with the hat and the scarf. Look at this. Oh, can't wait. Watercolor, and then the Christmas greetings separated, but that Christmas greetings, this can go on everything as well. Okay, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Don't forget, I'm going to list every single collection, take a look at the collection. So along with the dancing Halloween, and these are just so great for kids and those young at heart. Who doesn't love an interactive card? Look at this, Day of the Dead. Oh, I so love this. Let's celebrate your day. There is also Gnome Drive. Gnome Drive is adorable. So you'll be seeing that too. Just many collections, okay? Alrighty, crafters. Until the next video. Stay crafty, my friends. Definitely check these out. BetterPress goodness, along with, and I will put a link for the BetterPress Christmas collection. Look at that too. Alrighty, crafters. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.